Hello, everybody. This is Kimchi Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about: are you ready for a super cycle, especially altcoins? Let's dive in. Crypto market cap tops $4 trillion for the first time, solidifying major asset class positioning. As you all know, that the U.S. House of Representatives passed all three crypto bills: Clarity Act, Genius Act, and Anti-CBDC Act. This Anti-CBDC Act was quite close, but Clarity Genius Acts just passed, just the majority by the majority votes. A historic win for the crypto in the United States. This is what we call the regulatory clarity. And just that said, Mr. Trump is carrying out his promises on cryptocurrencies, such as he will make the United States as the crypto capital of the world. It's not Bitcoin capital, guys. And all these legislations, RWA, DeFi, staking, dollar stablecoins, it's all about altcoins. It's not about Bitcoin. Just please be noted. BlackRock filed to add staking to its spot Ethereum ETF, as you know. A next move, in my personal opinion, that could be for BlackRock to apply for XRP and Solana spot ETF. I don't know when, but sometime in Q3 or Q4 this year. After he said it's not Altseason, but he mentioned Ethereum season. Yes, I think that is likely. And ShopLink announced to buy $5 billion more in Ethereum. That's 1.4 million Ethereum. It would take the Ethereum network 2.5 years to produce that much new Ethereum supply. Currently, ShopLink holds 280,000 Ethereum worth of $870 million. And ShopLink is likely to add 1.43 million Ethereum worth of $5 billion. And it will become Ethereum version of the MicroStrategy. I think so. Eric Conner, he also mentioned, we are hearing a lot about ETH treasury strategies. Let's talk about what that truly means and what's going on. Ethereum treasury firms, public companies that raise dollars, buy Ethereum, stake it for 3% yield. Think MicroStrategy, but with productive, deflationary Ethereum. Next move, I suppose, will be concerned, have something to do with deflationary assets. Unlike Bitcoin, I think that could be the next narrative. It was like staking, it was clarity, it was tokenization concerning Ethereum. According to EIP 1559, the more Ethereum we use, the more Ethereum will be burned, which means mass adoption. As we more use Ethereum as time goes by, this leads Ethereum to be deflationary asset, not inflationary. I think this could be the next narrative of Ethereum for the next several months. Another news, President Trump is set to sign an executive order as soon as this week that would allow 401k retirement plans to invest in crypto. This opens $9 trillion worth of capital for alternative investments like crypto, gold, and private equity. As you know, 401k retirement doesn't usually sell its assets, but mostly 99.9% they only buy assets. And please note that it's not only Bitcoin, it says crypto. Crypto includes altcoins such as blue chips like Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA, AVAX, Doge, etc. Under Finance mentioned this in his Twitter account. Over $90 trillion in value exists in US treasuries and US stocks, with only a fraction accessible on-chain. Well, as you know, the US bonds and stocks, currently its value is about $90 trillion versus tokenized assets as of today. It's only $10 billion. It's just 0.01% of those whole market. It's just beginning of beginnings, right? And on the finance, also mentioned they are the first to bring US treasuries on chain at scale. Now, they are doing the same for hundreds, soon thousands of stocks. On the finance is not working on US bonds alone. Dollar stablecoins and now thousands of stocks. Think about it for a sec, guys, because we're about to buy and hold those primary rails for those assets, tokenized assets, major layer 1s, layer 2s, layer 0s, before it literally takes off and flies. Trump Jr. backed Trump's Up Media gets board approval for $250 million treasury in Bitcoin, XRP, Doge, and more. The company disclosed last week Donald Trump Jr., the son of Trump, owns 350,000 shares in the company worth about $4 million. It seems that Trump's sons are not only bullish on Bitcoin, but also altcoins, including Ethereum, Doge, XRP as well. For your information, World Liberty Financial owns 12 plus altcoins, including Ethereum, Tron, AVAX, Say, Chainlink, Aave, On the Finance, etc. and etc. Tech Dev, he mentioned, and it's not complicated, the entire altcoin market is in a Livermore cylinder. Livermore cylinder is like this. We are going in this, located in this phase. I mean, ascending wedge pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are here. And then the market takes off and it blows up. It goes up exponentially, 8, 9, 10, and then it collapses. Like this. If this is true, I'm not sure whether this is going to play out or not. It's one of those possibilities out there. And then it will collapse in 2026, 2028. Before that, super cycle could come till the end of next year. That's what it says. Well, who knows? What if this takes place? What I'm trying to say here is, are you ready for this? And then Boston founder Dave Portnoy, he is a quite rich guy. He owns like $150 million net worth. He's rich, but he is quite late for cryptocurrencies. Anyway, he admitted that he sold XRP 2 weeks ago. That's why his face looks not that good. Today, XRP, it just reached an all-time high. It's almost at around $4. This can happen to every single person, especially in the exponential bull season. What shall we do then? Well, when Coinbase app rank becomes top 10, top 5, top 3, it currently is around 100. It should come, it should come inside top 30, top 20, top 10. And RSI, 90 plus with trading volume increase or Bitcoin dominance should fall significantly. It's still high enough. Or it could be another events like Ripple to IPO, go public, things like that. So I'd sell altcoins at multiple times, not at once. What's your plan for this? Are you ready for this? Thank you for listening.